People and Projects. I'm JT with Hope 100.7, 93.7 The Light. We talk with interesting people about fascinating projects. And today, talking with a couple folks. Welcome to Grayson. Grayson is putting together a concert series at Collier Chapel on Athletes in Action campus in Xenia. And he's bringing Clark Beckham to Xenia. So, first of all, Grayson, the concert series. Why'd you start doing this concert series and why Clark Beckham?
Yeah, I'll be brief so we can hear more from Clark. But we have beautiful facilities here in Xenia that God's entrusted to us. And for those of you that haven't been here, there's a lot of history. So this chapel was built in the late 1800s, and we don't utilize it a ton just because it's not really obviously connected to sports. So we're trying to find creative ways to bring in different events. Last year, we hosted the National Day of Prayer there. We do have some weddings, but we had a youth group last summer that came in and brought in their own equipment and utilized it for their youth retreat. And it kind of sparked the idea of we need to be using this for more music stuff. So this summer we have 5 shows. We already had our first one last week, and Clark is a part of the next one. And we're really excited about the quality of the artists that we got to come in. And they're super talented people that have a wide variety of music. So our goal was that people would be able to buy a series pass and come check out a lot of different genres and styles. But they all also have a spiritual focus, which matches our goals. So we're super pumped, and yeah.
And so Clark Beckham coming, a runner-up, season 14 American Idol. You probably get introduced that way every time. I'm sorry, Clark.
No, don't be sorry. No,
Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I have been listening to your music since Grayson introduced me to it, and wow, you have got a voice, dude. I cannot wait.
Thank you.
To hear you in Xenia. So, tell us a little bit of your story. Got into music early, it sounds like. Tell us your journey.
Gosh, well, first of all, thanks for having me, Grayson. Thanks for inviting me into this series. At the beginning, JT, you said that something like we're talking to interesting people about exciting projects, and I'm glad that Grayson and I are both of those things that we qualify.
Both of those things. That's right.
For me, I started singing when I was 7 years old in a gospel trio with my mom and dad, and from there I just sang in church a lot, and then as any opportunity I could get to sing, I would take it. So in school, that would look like choir and musical theater, and then after that, I went to college with the idea of I would like to play music professionally, but it wasn't I have to do this. It was just like, yeah, that'd be awesome. And I thought, I don't really need a degree to be an artist. But if like the music thing doesn't work out, I would really love to teach high school history and coach sports in high school. I do need a degree for that. So I got a history degree from Lee University, and my idea was I'll just be a teacher, and then in the summers I'll have those off to like pursue music. Well, there was a Battle of the Bands event I think my sophomore junior year of college, and it changed everything. It was the first time I'd ever played with a full band that was really good and really well rehearsed, and having a crowd react to the sound that we were able to make together. I remember walking off the stage and looking at my keyboard player and saying, how can we possibly do that and then get a job doing anything else? And what's cool is that keyboard player is now a professional player, and half the band that's all they do. And they've kind of followed that sentiment. And so that's when it changed to, I have to do this. There's no option. There's no plan B. I will do this forever, whether there's success behind it or not. I'll never stop. And it's really never changed since then. Idol was after that. And then my career's been I've been able to do this full time ever since for 11 years now. So that's the story.
So probably not going to be a history teacher, Clark Beckham, is there?
I'd still like to be somehow. I love history and I love teaching. So,
Yeah, neat.
yeah, but who knows?
Well, when you come to the chapel, you'll have to check out. We do have the history of the location, so I won't waste time now, but I think you'll enjoy it.
I will be reading if there are any plaques around. I will
There's
be
a
reading
lot.
those. I'm that guy when you're walking around in a park or on a hiking trail and there's a plaque with like the history. I'm the guy that stops and reads the whole thing.
Fun. I think I understand you play several instruments yourself now too. So you not only sing, you also play.
Yeah, I just love music so much. I've loved it for a long time, and there are all these options to experience music from a different perspective and to participate in music in different ways. And each instrument is a different way that you can experience this wonderful love of music. And so I, yeah, I play keys, I play guitar, drums were first for me. I love playing bass. I'll play bass at kids' church. At my church, that's the only place they trust me to play bass. But I love anything that makes music. Those are my main instruments, I would say: drums, guitar, piano, and bass. But yeah, I love it all.
I think I understand, and I don't want to share inside information or get in trouble, but I think I understand you're working on a acoustic worship album right now. Do I understand that
Yeah,
correctly?
you understand that correctly. So it's the first batch of singles came out 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they are household name worship songs that everybody knows. This one is Goodness of God, and it flows right into I Could Sing of Your Love Forever. That came out, and it's kind of like a jazz soul leaning expression of that song. And it's kind of what I play when it's time to worship and it's just me and him and the piano, and I don't have to my goal is just us. It's not to lead people. You know what I mean? So I just play the chords that I grew up on and love, like stuff from Billy Joel and Stevie Wonder and that kind of style. So yeah, that the next batch of singles are coming out next month, and then another the month after, and then the whole thing will come out after that. And then we're even doing a full band version of the same concept after that. So lot of really cool stuff coming out pretty consistently.
That's awesome. Yeah, I have a question. Just you made me think of it when you say when you're sitting down with your piano by yourself. Um, I'm a musician, definitely not on your level, but the like on American Idol, we saw that you can hit all the notes, you can do all the runs, super talented on guitar and piano. And then also really enjoy your social media where you take kind of a normal song and um, add nuance to it. I remember one of your things with Jesus Loves the flat something.
5, yeah.
Yeah. So, how do you then, when you're leading worship, um, you almost have to dumb down some of that extra stuff at times, as I've seen. So, as you prepare and as you plan, um, how do you process? Okay, this is the venue for me to do this crazy run, or this is the venue for me to do the boring chords, or this is the venue where I can spice it up. I don't know if that question makes sense, but I just love your thoughts on
Yeah,
because I feel like you
totally.
can
No,
do it all.
well, thank you. Totally makes sense. Really, it's determined on the goal. So
Yeah,
is my goal to lead worship right now, lead a congregation through singing truth, which is what worship is.
yeah,
Um, and if that's my goal, it would be irresponsible for me to go too off the rails where it would be distracting for people. At the same time, the best way to lead people into worship is the best advice I've ever gotten about this is the best way to make someone hungry is to make them watch you eat. And
Mhm.
so as a worship leader, there is an element of me connecting with him and worshiping and dining with the Lord on stage. And part of that feast for me with him are playing the chords that he made, singing the notes that he made. But it's kind of that caveat of like, but first and foremost, we are leading people into song.
Yep.
When it's just me, the lights are down, everyone's sitting, or if it's like standing room only, if it's like a concert and it's a show, then my goal is to just, when I'm singing those worship songs, my goal is just to dine with God, just myself, and that can be really powerful in the room as well. So it just depends on what you're going for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
love that.
So to promo that into what you're going to do in Xenia, I've seen the post you've made about basically get to know you. So you're going to kind of take us through a journey, and my assumption is we're going to get a piece of all of those aspects of what you do. Is that correct?
Yep, that's the vibe. I've kind of stopped seeing concerts as like just a list of songs, and I did this one time and it changed everything, but it's much harder to do. But I've found that if you can take the list of songs that you want to do and then formulate one giant story arc from beginning to end with those songs, it makes everything make sense. It is way more interesting. I sing better because I'm more emotionally connected to what's going on. People get to know me more, which in an odd way makes me feel after the experience like I've gotten to know them as well. And so that's the method. And so this specific story arc is young Clark listening to Disney songs when I was like 5 all the way to present day.
Fun.
That's awesome. We're so excited. And the chapel, which obviously you don't know yet, but it's super intimate. There's hard seats in there where people, anywhere from 20 people to 500 will feel like they're sitting in your living room, which I know you do house shows as well, which is another reason why you're such a good addition to the series, because you perform or you connect the same, I think, whether it's 5 or the Tommy Prophets where you're playing for Bridgestone Arena or whatever. So we can't be happy enough that you're coming. So JT.
Grayson, we're getting real close on time. Remind everyone when, where, and how Clark's coming to town.
Yeah, so it's May 14th. It's a Thursday night. Natalie Lane is also coming, who I know you've done some stuff with on social media, and she's also great at piano and singing. And then actually a local Project Kara is going to play cello. She went to Cedarville and has been in Nashville for several years now. So it's just, it's going to be a great evening. You get tickets on iTickets or on either one of our websites, Athletes in Action or Hope 100.7. I think Clark's sharing them out as well. As you interact with him on social media, he's DMing the ticket links. So lots of different ways.
Clark, when's the last time you were in Ohio? What are you looking forward to in Ohio?
Oh, shucks. You know what? I don't remember the last time I was in Ohio, but in college.
We're going to make a memory in Xenia then.
Yeah. And in college, I traveled with a Church of God choir, and we went to Ohio all the time. So I haven't been to Ohio in a long time, but I'm looking forward to it.
Nice. Well, Clark, thanks for taking some time with us today. We really appreciate it. Time flies when we're having fun. Thank you, Grayson, for bringing Clark to town. Can't wait. Clark Beckham in Xenia, Ohio. We'll see you then, May 14th. Thanks, Clark. Thanks, Grayson.